After banning Indonesia, now Hong Kong bans all incoming flights from UK over COVID concerns. Meanwhile, the New Zealand government has announced that the travel bubble with Australia will resume, but only in some parts. More stories on today's International Minute.
The UK is to be classified as an extremely high-risk country, the highest rating Hong Kong has for the pandemic travel. The ban will come into effect on July 1st and affect all incoming passenger flights from Britain. The ban means people who'd recently spent more than 2 hours in Britain wouldn't be allowed to board flights to Hong Kong from any airport. The city authorities say that the decision was based on the recent bout of the pandemic in the UK and widespread Delta variant virus strain in the country. Despite the lack of good evidence so far, Invermectin has been taken up by doctors or individuals self-medicating in the countries including Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, South Africa, and the United States. Now the University of Oxford scientists are trialing giving Invermectin to people with COVID-19 symptoms to see if it can keep them out of the hospital. The Oxford team has said that they had selected Invermectin to be included in the trial because it was readily available globally and known to be relatively safe. Although, like most things, it can be toxic at a very high doses. The New Zealand government said it will resume quarantine-free travel with parts of Australia next week as it lifted COVID-19 curbs in Wellington. It will start by July 5th. And previously, the bubble was paused in the weekend in response to the growing number of cases being reported across Australia. Still, travelers will be required to provide negative COVID-19 tests pre-departure and must not have visited the blocked states and territories in recent days. Japanese retail sales beat expectations in May as households loosen their purse strings, but underlying trends in consumption remain hostage to the COVID-19-linked pressures. Retail sales jumped 8.2% in May from a year earlier, and the trade straight months of the growth, a larger rise than the median market forecast of a 7.9% gain. The weak growth rate in Japan is pressuring policymakers to take fresh supportive measures on the top of the massive existing stimulus to boost the demand. With Tokyo set to host the Olympic Games next month, analysts expect Japan's economy will barely grow in the second quarter after pandemic hurt the growth outlook. IDX Channel reported.